guys, today is Wednesday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. All right, so today we are going to be talking about all things Amazon. You guys know over here we love Amazon. I don't think I put up a video where I don't mention that I have purchased something from Amazon. So what I have decided to do today is really choose 4 or 5 rooms here in my home and walk you guys through my favorite Amazon pieces in those spaces. Look, I know we are living in the age of CB2, Restoration Hardware, West Elm. Those places are phenomenal. They are phenomenal. They're also phenomenally expensive, depending on what you get. I love Amazon, not only 1, for the prices, but 2, because of the fast shipping, right? I've seen and heard the horror stories of people ordering things from CB2 and it takes like, you know, a decade to get your stuff only to get it and it's the wrong item. And I'm not saying Amazon doesn't make mistakes, but what I am saying is when you get the wrong thing from Amazon, you just travel up to your local Whole Foods, they take it back, no questions asked. You got a credit on your account and you are able to freely go and repurchase, right? So we're going to be going through my favorite items here in the home from Amazon. But before we do that, can we please have a moment of silence? Just a quick bow your heads for the technical difficulties that have been plaguing your girl, right? You guys know I had an Apple laptop. Please pour out a little bit of something for that Apple, because she is now on the sick and shut-in list and I am using some Windows contraption, using some software for editing that has really been putting me through it. When I tell you the last 48 hours, I have gone like 13 rounds with this editing software and she winning. Like, she really has had a lot of classes in martial arts. She's like a black belt, white belt, green belt, and I'm over here really getting my butt kicked. It's bad. So I want to apologize for the video that went up yesterday. Hopefully these videos will be back to back. So there was a video that I placed up on yesterday and it was plagued with just issues, and I didn't even know about it. One of you reached out and said, hey, at a certain spot in the video, it's just gone to hell. And so I actually had to take the video down with the help of Eric. You guys know Eric is in the tech field and he's even like scratching his head like, I don't know what they did, but this software is buggy. So we are trying to work through that. It's just been established that I'm an Apple girl, and so we are getting my old MacBook repaired. That's what we're doing right now. Eric has even paid for an upgrade to have it kind of sped up because I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. I am over here at my wit's end. But anyway, thank you guys for bearing with me. All right. I think I also said in that video, if it even goes up, that I'm being delayed in responding to comments. You guys know I'm on top of my comments over here, and I can't use my emojis anymore when responding to comments because it's not an Apple laptop. So hopefully, guys, we're gonna get all this stuff worked out. But I really appreciate those of you who tipped in early on that video and showed me love on it. Just really do appreciate it. But like I said, we are going to be talking about all things Amazon today. I think what I want to do is start over in my office and share with you guys the things that I just absolutely love from Amazon. A lot of these things you can absolutely purchase from anywhere, guys. Target right now has just a really stellar home decor section, but again, sometimes you just can't get out, hop in the car and go shopping. I have been tied to my computer these last few weeks, and so it's really great to just be able to hop on Amazon and, you know, make your purchases and just shop from the comforts of your own home. So we're going to start in my office first, but I also want to share with you guys my outfit of the day. Believe it or not, everything I'm wearing is actually from Amazon. All right, where do we want to start? I think we'll start down here with my shoes. These are slippers, guys. We don't wear shoes in the house. We try not to, all right? Every now and then we'll get caught slipping. But so these are my slippers. I've shared these with you guys. I want to say in the previous video, these are absolutely a new in for me. They are so comfortable, guys. And I find that they are very stylish, believe it or not, for a slipper. I love that on top they have that little piece of suede with a little X in it. I get cabin vibes from these. You guys know we are headed into mid-August, so that means fall is almost here. And so I envision these with a cozy robe, some tea, coffee, those of you who drink hot chocolate, maybe sitting outside on your outdoor porch. In my case, I have a screened in out porch with a TV out there. I will be out there with my feet kicked up, watching something on Netflix or Amazon Prime, who knows. But I just feel like these slippers are just perfect, and they are also extremely comfortable, but then they also provide a lot of cushion. You guys see we have hardwood floors here in the house, and if you know anything about hardwood floors, they can be very hard on your feet. So these will absolutely be linked below. And then if we move up, absolutely still biker short season, and these are amazing. They are really, really nice to touch. They are ribbed, as you can see, and I'm not sure if the camera is actually picking it up, but these are in like a heather gray charcoal type of color, and so they're going to still be like a neutral and work with pretty much any color that you pair them with. So these will be linked below. And now this top right here, I think out of everything I'm wearing, this little cropped workout top here is actually going to be my fave, because if you take a look at the reviews, again, always read the reviews when you shop on Amazon or anywhere really online. Check out the reviews. So according to the reviews, this particular top is a dupe for one of the Lululemon crop tops. And if you know anything about Lululemon, you are not going to step into Lululemon and not, I don't know, girl, almost spend a bag in there, okay? Lululemon can be really, really pricey. And so when the girls said this was a dupe for one of the crop tops in there, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. I actually picked it up in 2 in black and a white one. So love this. It comes with removable pads, little cups. I took mine out, of course. I don't need any help. I'm quite busty, and I'm underneath just wearing, you know, just a regular everyday bra to give me a little bit more support. However, if you are a smaller girl, you could probably just keep the cups in and, you know, have no problems. But the price was simply amazing. It is cropped, and as you can really see the color of the shorts here. You can give it a little bit of a tuck underneath your bra to make it a little bit more cropped, or not. And now, I said I'm wearing biker shorts. On certain days, I'm a little bit more modest, you know, especially when I'm running my errands. So I love this top right here, guys. This sheer top is also from Amazon. I love tops like this. They can be swimsuit cover-ups. You can wear them alone, or you can wear them over a smaller top like I'm doing today, right? It really gives the bum a little bit more coverage. All right, you could actually tie it up here in the front and give it a little tuck to make it a little bit more stylish. Whatever floats your boat. But since we're just here in the house today, at least for right now, I am just going to have it open. But I am ready to head out, grab my bag at a moment's notice. Everything will be linked below in this video, but just keep in mind, Amazon is just a great place to go, not only for your home decor and, you know, home styling needs, but also, you know, for the fashions. Drop down, leave a comment, let me know who said that. Was that Dwight or Nene when they were talking about Sheree's fashion show with no fashions? How dreadful. That was Dwight though. But yeah, this is the look from Amazon, guys. Just a really easy throw on look to have when you're like me, just here in the house, or if you need to grab your purse and run out and take care of a few errands. All right, let's get into the video. Kind of overview of what my office looks like. This used to be our living room. Raise your hand down in the comments. I won't be able to because I don't have any emojis, but you guys, well, do I get to see emojis with my stuff? This new laptop? I don't know. If you can, raise your hands down in the comment section. Let me know if you use your living room. If you have a home that has a living room in it, a family room, den, dining room, whatever you want to call it, are you using that extra sitting space? Well, we weren't using ours, and we felt it was just a poor use of space to just have this room sitting here empty. It's a really pretty room. So we decided collectively, Eric and I, well, you know, I don't know if Eric was on board. You know, sometimes I'll bring ideas to Eric and he'll be like, I don't know, I don't think that's a good idea. It's going to be a lot of work. And every time we have those conversations, I ultimately get my way, go ahead and do it. And he ends up liking it and somehow takes 30% of the credit. Let me know if that is the case in your household. But here we are in my office. I freaking love it. Many of you have asked about the shelving units here in the office. Well, guys, these units are a combination of custom and the IKEA. Yeah. We have a really great guy who is able to turn just the most basic into something that's absolutely amazing, and that's what he did here. So the bottom pieces are actually from IKEA, but I felt that it needed something up top to make it a little bit more custom, and he was able to do that for us. So really happy with this particular unit here, but that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about IKEA today. We want to get into the Amazon pieces. All right, so coffee table books. I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods, but right now finding a coffee table book, if you find a coffee table book, you have really found that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, because it's hard. But luckily Amazon has you covered. And guys, just by the way, this video is not sponsored. I just love Amazon. It's just everything I need is there. So everybody loves Joanna Gaines and her hubby. So these books, I love the fact that, you know, Joanna Gaines, and what's her husband's name? I cannot remember her name. But anyway, if you know his name, drop down, leave a comment. But they're just a really cute couple. And I love, you know, what they've just turned. They just have an empire now. These two here are actually from Amazon. Yep, Amazon. So I love that. I love that I didn't have to go scouring around inside of Home Goods, where I can typically find my coffee table books. I didn't have to do that this time. This particular book here, also Amazon. So head over to Amazon if you've been having a difficult time trying to locate coffee table books. Amazon has you covered there. Over here, also from Amazon, are these tall candlesticks. Now, the candelabra itself is actually from Home Goods, but I could not find black candlesticks. And here again, Amazon had me covered. Speaking of coffee table books, this Architectural Digest book right here, this coffee table book here, don't you just love the color? And I love that the cover itself, you guys may not be able to pick it up on camera, but the cover is like this linen material. So it looks super expensive. but I don't believe it was. I want to, and again, everything will be linked below, but I want to say I paid maybe $90 for this book, but it's a good size book. You see that? If you like the Tom Ford book, the Tom Ford coffee table book, you'll love this one right here. And again, I just feel that the color is just, it's just amazing. So love that. Also from Amazon, this chain, this wooden chain link here. Love that. Look at that. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Love this. It does come in like a wood color. And so over here on my desk, I have a small little link. This one is from Amazon as well. And this is like that natural wood color that you can pick the other one up in. And I thought this one was a little bit more unique in that it's not super long. It's just like two little links together. So it fits perfectly here. I love the look of it here on my desk. And while we are talking about the desk, let's take a look. The desk, guys, is also from Amazon. Yeah, you guys see that? I love like the muted browns and the muted kind of off-white, the creams, and the really light gray. I absolutely love how this looks here in my office. And then I love these metal details on the corners, giving it a little bit of a giving it a little bit of a rustic vibe. It looks like it's going to be a really rough surface, but it's really smooth. So it just adds like a visual interest here to my office. Just really pretty. What else have I purchased here from Amazon? Oh, this book right here, another coffee table book. It's actually from Amazon as well. I can't tell you the number of videos that I've actually seen this coffee table book in. It's a smaller book. This is the Elements of Style. Everybody has this particular book. I love too that you are able to get smaller coffee table books. And do you call them coffee table books if they're smaller? I think you do. So I like that you can get different sizes. A lot of the times when I go into Home Goods, I'm only able to find just the huge, gigantic, ginormous coffee table books. Another book, really nice find, the Monochrome Home, also from Amazon as well. Again, everything will be linked below. Over here, guys, I get a lot of questions about this artwork. I actually purchased some canvases from Michael's, and I had some old paint, old black paint, and this is how I actually made the canvas. And it's actually two large canvases butting up against one another. All right, the lampshades, I believe these lampshades, guys, are also from Amazon. The lamps themselves I'd already had, but I needed some really long kind of slender shades to go here on this floating shelf. So Amazon again came in clutch for that. The moss here that you see, I actually created that using moss. This whole little moment, created this with some moss that I purchased from Amazon. All right, so I believe that is everything that is from Amazon here in this space. If not, I will have those additional items linked below, items that I can find online or on Amazon that are similar to items that I have here in the space. I will absolutely go ahead and link those as well. But yeah, really happy with my office. It's just a shame, guys. You know, we had this living room sitting here for years, just sitting here, not being utilized. And let me turn the light off. We have this light fixture up here, and it really creates a terrible glare. But this is how it looks most days. You know, we don't have a light on. We have this big window here, and it just looks so pretty, so calming. Sometimes I'll just sit in here, sit in the chair, and just relax and kind of just look around and be thankful. Yeah, so that's my office. There's another little look going back that way. are here in the family room, and full disclosure, I have to say the family room is the least Amazon heavy space. I think that's because, I don't know, well, I was gonna say it's because, I don't know, there aren't a lot of places in the family room to have Amazon decor, but that's not true. There are two large built-ins, well, you can see one right there, and I really haven't made a lot of decor replacement adjustments over there. I've just kind of started taking things out and adding new things in to freshen up the built-ins. Drop down, leave a comment, let me know if you do that, right? If you have been in your home for any number of years, I would say over 7 or 8 years, have you started looking to refresh your space? Or have you been in your home, you know, 9, 10 plus years and you're like, girl, it's finished, it's done. That's what you see is what you're gonna get. I'm not making any adjustments. I like to kind of re-swizzle things, you know, every few years or so. What I don't do anymore is actually decorate for all of the holidays. I know some of you right now are just scratching your soul, just fiending, ready to start putting out your fall decor, your pumpkins and your things like that. Well, I have to say, I no longer do that. I don't decorate for Thanksgiving. I don't decorate for, you know, because the leaves are changing colors or the flowers are blooming. I don't do that. If I decorate now, it's absolutely a heavy, you know, heavy decorating around the house. It's absolutely going to be for Christmas and Christmas only. But to each his own. Let me know how often you guys kind of re-swizzle things. But yeah, so here in this space, not a whole lot is from Amazon. What I will say I love going to Amazon for are the pillow covers. Now, if you're anything like me, I love a good throw pillow. And here in the family room, I will say I've had just the most difficult time in trying to get the sofa decor, i.e. pillows, the way I want them. I know I have redone these sofas in terms of pillow placement, replacement like a zillion times. And so what I have found to be the most cost-effective way of doing that is just going to Amazon and looking for pillow covers. So this pillow right here, it's a pillow cover. I already had the pillow, and the pillow inserts can be super expensive. So I'm glad now I've discovered that Amazon has pillow covers where I can just insert the pillow and, you know, not have to repurchase the pillows every time. So if you are not a pillow girl, God bless you. I want to be like you when I grow up, because the pillow thing can get super expensive. But like I said, if you head over to Amazon, you'll be able to find some really neat pillow covers. I'm looking around, so I have that one over there on the sofa. I have this one here on this end that is also a pillow cover. And then I have one over on the other sofa. That's a pillow cover also. But I think for the most part, that is everything in this space that's actually from Amazon. So now we'll head over to the kitchen. So before we actually head over to the kitchen, we'll come right here to our area where we have, you know, just our small meals, our little eat-in kitchen area. Let's try to get that in the center, shall we? Yeah, that's better. But so yeah, this is a little table that we sit at and we eat our small meals. We're able to look over here at the television. Let me get the light on the situation. This little pot right here is another Amazon find. And so guys, is the moss. Yep, all of that is from Amazon. I love this. If you look at this particular pot, guys, it's really giving CB2. It's really giving West Elm, but it's actually the Amazon. I love a little feet on there. The feet have these really little nice soft cushions underneath so as to not scratch up the table. But yeah, I love that. Again, the pot on the filler is just like package filler, and then I have my moss on top, just really making for a nice little simple centerpiece. All right, so all of that from Amazon will be linked below. Down here is this round rug. Guys, why is it so hard to find round rugs these days? This is actually from Amazon as well. This is a replacement rug for a rug we purchased when we first moved into the home. From where did I get that rug from? I think I got that from Wayfair. And so after that one had served us well and I was ready for a switch, I couldn't find another one there that I like. So I headed over to Amazon, and once again, it was Amazon for the win. So loving this little rug here. And I'm not saying this rug is going to last forever, but it is good for right now. I love how, again, it just really works with just about everything that we purchase from Amazon. I'm not going to purchase anything from Amazon that doesn't work with the other colors and textures in the house. And I think this one is doing, just doing nicely, right? So over here, this gallery wall, every frame that you see, guys, on that gallery wall, all those frames are actually from Amazon. Yep. I could have chosen some larger size frames, but I love choosing this particular size. I'm not quite sure of the size, but no worries, they'll be linked below. I was actually able to get more photos up there. If I pan back around this way, traditionally people have, you know, family photos in their built-ins over that way. This time around for me, I didn't necessarily want to do that. I wanted to save the built-ins for the actual decor and designated this wall for the gallery wall. So really loved how that turned out. A little tip: if you're not trying to have your home really busy with all of the colors that actually in, you know, family photos, go the black and white route. It makes it really neutral, and then everything kind of works together. So loved how that turned out. All of those from Amazon, and they will all absolutely be linked below. So now that brings us to the kitchen. This kitchen, I just love this kitchen. It's so bright and just airy. I love the finishes in it, and unfortunately I don't use it as much as I used to, but it is absolutely perfect for like hosting parties and entertaining. And you know what they say about the kitchen just being like the heart of the home and everybody congregates in the kitchen. It is absolutely true. And so for that reason, I like to have my surfaces, for the most part, clutter-free. You guys saw on the tour around the kitchen that I just shared, I don't have a lot of appliances out on my surfaces. Honestly, the only appliance that is out is my coffee maker. It's my Keurig. Other than that, I keep my appliances kind of tucked and stored away. I love this kitchen too because there is an enormous amount of cabinet space. So I do have a lot of space in here to kind of tuck and hide things away. So I'm really thankful for that. But so yeah, now we'll get into the items that are actually from Amazon. I keep wanting to say Home Goods because I shop Home Goods a lot too. For me, it's Home Goods and Amazon. So the two are kind of interchangeable. Every time I think Home Goods, I think Amazon. Every time I think Amazon, I think Home Goods. This is a question I have for you guys too. So those of you who are homeowners, you have a home. How do you feel about I think it's like a trend right now where everyone is kind of moving into apartments, right? How do you guys feel about that? Is that something that you can see yourself doing down the line, renting? I will say renting has its advantages. Keeping up a house this size is super, super expensive, super time consuming. It absolutely is. However, there are advantages to home ownership as well. Right now, it's a whole epidemic of landlords just raising the rent just whenever they feel like it. There's also an issue right now, you have a lot of corporations, big businesses coming in and buying up spaces and then renting them out. And so you coming in renting, you are kind of at their mercy in terms of them from one year to the next raising the rent. And then, you get your noisy neighbors. When you have your home, especially if you're in a good area, you really don't have to be concerned with unruly neighbors, just doing things they shouldn't be doing. You get your apartment and then you never know what you're gonna get. So let me know you guys' thoughts on the whole renting phenomenon. In the area that you're living in, do you see that a lot? I think a lot of times these individuals who are renting are actually paying close to what some people are paying for their mortgage. So are they really, getting a deal or saving in terms of money? I would say no. In the long run, no. However, if you look at the short term of, not having to pay for a lawn service, not having to have, housekeepers because it's a smaller space. However, I have seen where some people got a 1-2 bedroom apartment, child, and they got housekeepers. But anywho, I digress. Let's go ahead and take a look at the items here in my kitchen that are actually from Amazon. So behind these doors, this is where the pantry is located. We will not go into the pantry today. It still needs a little work in there, but we'll go ahead and jump into what the rest of the kitchen is giving. All right. If you follow every video that's posted over here on the Unfrumpy Mommy channel, then you will know the headache I have had with my coffee maker, the one being not the Keurig, but the Nespresso. The Nespresso has done me dirty, and I'm back to good old faithful the Keurig. I love this machine. I love this machine. Did not get this from Amazon, but I just want to have just a little moment here for you guys to take a look at her. I just love this color. I think this color is called Pearl. Yep, love her. But yeah, so over here in this area, this is a new area, if you will, a new vignette here over in the kitchen. Again, not a whole lot of clutter. It took a whole lot for me to add these things because typically the Keurig sits over here alone, but I wanted to, add something to give it a little bit of zhuzh, just to zhuzh it up a little bit. So we'll start right here. We're not going to go over everything, guys, because this is about Amazon. This tray, though, I got to mention this tray. I'm going to link it below. This little serving tray or serving platter, this thing, guys, is from Target. Ask me how much it cost. Go ahead, ask. This was $25. $25. And when I tell you, it is solid. I can barely lift that with one hand, and I'm pretty strong. This is a good find. I don't know how in the heck Target is actually selling this thing for $25, but I thank you, Target. Thank you. Another coffee table book. I love the colors of it here. Just works so beautifully with the aesthetics that I have over here in this corner. That's from Home Goods, though. $49.99. $49.99. But anyway, we are over here for this guy. This frother right here, guys, is from Amazon. So in a video, a previous video, I talked about how the Nespresso was just like, screw you, we're just gonna conk out. Well, I had a frother that came with said Nespresso, right? And I mentioned that I had it over here, but it wasn't really looking like it blended all that well. The aesthetic was off, so I put it away. I didn't throw it out like I threw the Nespresso out. I put it away because it, I can still use it. But then I ordered this one from Amazon, just this cute little handheld one. I have another coffee machine upstairs, and I have one in the basement where the frother is actually attached to the machine. So I felt, you know, I can get a little arm workout by using this one right here that's handheld. It's okay. It's worth it for this really pretty pearl color. So you guys see just how nice these items look together over here. So the frother actually comes with a stand, and then I have it stored right in here inside of my little coffee drawer is what I like to call this. This is the stand right here. So if you want, you can take your frother here and just place it in there like that. How cute is that, right? So yeah, I could easily just have it standing here, you know. However, I just prefer the kind of casual, haphazard look of it. Just place atop this little shelf right here. Yeah, who knows? Someday I may bring the stand back out, but gosh, I am such a neat freak. So yeah, I love that look better. I love that look better. But the stand works also. Like I said, who knows? I may bring it out at some point. Oh, one time for the Don Francisco's Hawaiian hazelnut coffee. This is currently, guys, one of my fave coffees. I've had this here in heavy rotation. Been drinking this now for about 2 weeks. All right, I haven't had that one before. You guys let me know if you've had it and how you're enjoying it. But it's Hawaiian hazelnut. Why can't I say that? Hawaiian hazelnut. But love the McCafe, as you guys can see. The Dunkin' Original blend is good also. Let's see. Also over here from Amazon are my stirrers. These little spoons right here, guys. Let me put it up here so you can get a better look at that. Look at how chic. That's from Amazon. Yep, that little spoon there. You hear that? Very substantial. That's from Amazon. So great with tea, great with coffee. Will absolutely be great here as the weather starts to cool off at some point. Prayers going out for those individuals in Hawaii. Wow. Last days, guys. Woo. But so perfect for that. Super stylish. You have your girlfriends come over. I'm not sure if they're going to be impressed if they're like my girlfriends, because they all got stuff. But they know, you know how to host a little get together, right? So cute little spoons. So this is from Amazon. I'll have it linked below. And so speaking of cute, y'all just be quiet for a minute and indulge. All right, look at these little coffee stirrers. Okay, who's not a barista? Who's not a barista? Do you guys see that? Is it barista? Is barista just for alcoholic beverages, or can it be for your coffee station? I don't know. But who doesn't work in the coffee shop? Who doesn't work in the coffee shop with these little stirrers? You see that little nice, let me see if I can, there we go, it got it to focus. Look at the little coffee mug, coffee cup on there with the steam on the top. It has a little froth foam in there. These are super cute. You have a little brunch at your home. Your girls come over and you have a cute little coffee station set up, and these are on your coffee bar. How cute is that? And when I say it comes in, they come in a pack of like a zillion. I am set for a long time with those. All right, the next item is going to be over here in this area right near the sink, and I'm going to share with you some things down there as well. But first, let's take a look at this rug. If you're like me and my kitchen, the rugs are always catching crumbs, because this is where we stand and do the dishes, or where I stand and do the dishes, I should say. And so I really like to have a fresh, nice, clean rug. And these rugs are not the easiest to wash. they will tear up your washing machine. So I'll shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And so after a few times of me just getting tired of shaking it out, I can't really get any more crumbs out, it's starting to look kind of grimy, I just go ahead and switch out the rug. And I love that Amazon has some really nice ones for really great prices. All right, love that. I'll step back a little bit. If you look at our countertops, the colors in the countertop really play well with the colors in that little rug right there. It's like this really nice woven woven, did I say woven with an R? Woven with a W. Woven texture. So absolutely love that. So let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of items. I hope it's clean under here. It's decent, it's all right. These two items right here are actually from Amazon as well, guys. Yeah, you can get household cleaners from Amazon. I believe this is pronounced Wayman, okay? The housekeepers actually suggested that we get this Wayman stainless steel cleaner and polish, and I'm so happy that they did, because I am a super fan now. So much so that we've also been using for a while the Wayman disinfectant granite and stone clean and shine, and I'm gonna let you know why I'm a fan of the one that's disinfectant, because they do have a granite and stone cleaner without the disinfectant. This island here, guys, much as I really try to get Eric and Chase not to walk in here and put the groceries down on top of here, right? They bring the groceries that have been sitting in the dirty buggies, the buggies that have been sitting outside. They come in here and they just drop them down here. Well, this is also where I like to prepare food and, you know, do food kitchen type things, right? But if you've placed the dirty bags on here, you know, it makes it hard. So I love having this around so that I can just easily do a couple of 2 sprays and, you know, it's all good, right? It's all good. And so for the stainless steel cleaner, we have a few stainless steel, you know, surfaces here in the house that the Wayman stainless steel cleaner really does come in clutch. Doesn't leave any streaks. You don't have to work forever to get it to kind of smooth into the surfaces. It just really does it, you know, without all that much effort, especially up there. That thing right there can be a beast to clean. So yeah, if I have to recommend one, I would say get this one if you have granite or stone countertops. Just really good. Helps to go ahead and get everything nice and shiny, but also disinfected. All right, last and final room that I want to share with you guys today is my closet. Well, not closet because I have an office now. Is my closet. You may have noticed that I didn't give like a sweeping tour of the room like I did with the other spaces here in the house, and that's simply because, not even simply, this room is not yet complete. It has been an absolute, thus far, labor of love, and it's nearing the final stages. We are on the home stretch. I can see the light, right? We're almost there. So I don't want to, you know, you don't need to see, I know y'all don't want to see, or you shouldn't want to see all the crumbs, the chipped paint crumbs and things like that. You'll really enjoy it a lot better once it's all done. But if you've been watching the channel for any number of years, you've been just a gracious family member here for a while, you will recall that this space was a dark ebony chocolate color, right? Super dark in here. Well, you can see now it's really nice and bright. I don't even have the lights on. Let me turn the lights on. Hold the line. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see if that even changed anything. I made it a little bit brighter. So this space is, like I said, it's really been a labor of love. I know when I started this closet room makeover, I shared with you guys that, you know, Eric wasn't really a fan of the idea of me, you know, getting the cabinets, the shelves painted, but he has really jumped in, rolled up his sleeves, and done a great job in helping me to complete it. We did have a painter come in and take over the painting because I was gonna lose my life in here. So thankfully he was able to paint the shelves for me. But I do have some items in here from Amazon that I want to share with you guys. In the previous video, I shared the little acrylic organizer. I couldn't remember that to save my life the other day. Acrylic organizer. That organizer is absolutely from Amazon. I have some other organizers here in the space that I'm going to kind of walk you guys around and share with you. Hangers. This is a closet, so it's going to be like the mundane and basic items. These hangers, the hangers that I used to have in here were actually IKEA hangers. They were from IKEA, but they were thick wood, slippery hangers. And so getting things like, let's say, a sundress to stay on the hanger wasn't really easy to do because, again, it was so slick, the clothes would just slide off. But I love these felt hangers from Amazon. They really help to kind of they're not snagging stuff. They really help to grab a hold to the pieces and just keeps them on the hanger. Let me angle you guys this way. Let's see. All right. And again, just disregard anything that you see that isn't really pleasing to the eye. This is a construction zone right here. This is a room under construction. So this dress right here has very, very thin straps. And before we started this makeover, I would have to kind of fold it up and place it inside of one of the drawers in the room because the hangers were, like I said, they were just too slick. But as you can see now, they're just hanging on here. I actually have two of them just hanging on these little felt hangers beautifully. So I love Amazon, you know, for their choices in hangers. They even have those wood hangers actually that I purchased from IKEA. But for me, knowing that, you know, they didn't do what I needed them to do first go around, I'm loving the felt hangers. All right, so over here in this area of the closet, I have this little acrylic shelf. It's like stairs. And on here are a few of my fragrances. And I just love being able to display them here in this little IKEA cube. Before we did this with the closet, I forget the position or arrangement of these cubes, but you guys know IKEA's furniture is so modular. You can twist it, chop it, screw it, really do anything you want with it. So just loving the configuration of it right now. Everything that you see in this space right now is absolutely subject to change. I may be moving this in 2 hours. I may be changing the configuration of it. The things that are in the cubes, I'm saying, you know, the shelves, they in place, they stand. But in terms of how things are positioned inside of the cubes, I may switch it out. But for right now, I'm just loving how I have my fragrances housed over here. You guys remember these finery? You guys remember these finery fragrances? Oh my gosh, I talked about these so much earlier in the year. These are from Target. These things were so popular, and they're basically just dupes for some of the more popular, the more expensive fragrances. This one right here is Finery's Not Another Cherry. If you know, you know. This is Tom Ford's dupe for Lost Cherry. I actually have another acrylic shelf right here housing a few other fragrances. This one right here, the Pumpkin Epicy. I was about to say, oh my gosh, we're nearing fall and I cannot wait to start wearing this. Girl, that will be a whole lie because as you can see, I wear this down. I have worn her down, like almost gone, guys. And I know I haven't even had this bottle for a year. You guys actually helped me out and let me know that Makari actually had, it was Sharon. I'll always remember you, Sharon, for doing that for me. She said head over to Makari. They have a bottle of it there. And as you can see, this is my second go around with this, and it's just about gone. I'm gonna have to ease up off of that. But I'd originally found the first one in Marshall's. Ever since then, I've just been having the hardest time finding the pumpkin epicy. But I can find some of the other ones from that same brand. But yeah, so that's another little acrylic fragrance organizer. Love that, super inexpensive. My Gucci cap, if you take a look here, is also on one of those little acrylic organizers. This one right here is for your caps or your hats. If I remove this, you'll see if I can bring it up. Yeah, that's all that is, all there is to that. A little circular top, square base, and I just have my little Gucci scarf tied on there, and I think that's a cute little look. Again, everything that you see here in this space today is subject to change. It may be sitting here today, tomorrow it may be in a different spot. So as I was standing here talking to you guys, UPS just dropped off my desk for the space. So just like my desk for my office downstairs was from Home Good, my desk for up here, nice from Home Goods. So just like my desk for my office downstairs is from Amazon, we went right back to Amazon to pick up a desk, or pick out a desk for my closet. Still outside, so let's just take a little field trip outside and take a look at my desk. So this is the desk. Eric hasn't had a chance to bring it in yet, but as you can see, we are Amazon through and through. I keep wanting to say Home Goods, but we are Amazon through and through. So he's going to bring this in shortly and put it together for me. I was actually going back and forth trying to decide whether or not I wanted to get one of the desks from, what was it, IKEA? But gosh, the IKEA furniture, it just comes in like 99 million pieces, and honestly I just didn't want him to have to do that because he's already doing so much around here. So we just went with this one from Amazon, and really happy that we did. This one actually is a lot less expensive than the one from IKEA. So as soon as he gets it together, I'll probably pop up a picture over on Instagram, or no worries, I will absolutely have it featured in the next video. But let's head back inside because it's getting a bit muggy. In here is a basket filled with nothing but Amazon sunglasses. There are a few exceptions in here. These are Chanel's. Don't go to Amazon looking for your Chanel sunnies. I don't think they're gonna be there. I have quite a few Ray-Bans in here. You can actually, however, get Ray-Bans on Amazon. I have some Key Australia, I have some Gucci, but just a few of those. For the most part, the majority of these are actually Amazon sunglasses. So very many of them, and I actually love them. So in the last video, I actually shared these. Ha ha ha. These are amazing. Trying to get them at an angle where there's no glare. These are so freaking good. I've already ordered 2 more pairs. These are good. I was trying to share with you in that video too that down here it's a little open. I'm loving these. I am loving these. Love this color. So yeah, so many different things that you can pick up from Amazon. I am absolutely looking forward to getting more Amazon items to go here in my closet room. I am not done. The rug we're standing on is actually from Amazon. Like I said, everything that I've shared here today, everything that I can link will absolutely be linked down in the description area. Well, that is it, guys. That is everything that I want to share with you today that I have from Amazon that I'm really finding to be extremely beneficial here in my home. Let me know if you have any items in your home from Amazon that I haven't shared here today that you feel not only myself but the other ladies down in the comments would really benefit from having in their space as well. All right, really appreciate y'all stopping in to hang out with me today. Fingers crossed that I can get this video out into the YouTube sphere with no problems. I really am. The tech stuff is really, it's getting to be a bit annoying. So I'm hoping that this video, things will be going in my favor, right? I don't have my new, my reworked Apple laptop. Eric just took it today and it's going to be just about 1 or 2 more days before it's ready. So I don't know how or where this one's gonna get edited and uploaded, but we're gonna see. All right, we're gonna keep the faith. But anyway, really appreciate you all stopping in to hang out with me today. Just really appreciate it, and I'll see y'all